Hello friends, welcome back. In this session, we are going to discuss 5 of the toughest HR questions that you can face. It might look very simple, but they are really fishy. I'm going to talk about 10 questions here, and in this session, I'll go ahead at the first 5 questions, and the next session will follow shortly, where we'll go ahead with the rest of the 5 questions. This is useful for both experienced as well as the guys who are trying to get their first job. Why are you leaving the current job? This is for experienced person. This question is a sure trap. You have to be really careful and never ever badmouth about your current employer, the manager, the boss, or the team. You do not have to be negative at all. Being negative can lead to the interviewer thinking bad about you. They can even think about your integrity points, and all those things will really be a pressure point. So, what can be the answer? Simple, say straight. You are getting more package, better package for your lifestyle, and better career prospects, more responsibilities, or the growth path, or you can say that the domain that you are proposing me to work is much more interesting than what I'm working right now. So be very polite here. Do not be negative. That's the most important point. Why should I hire you, or why should we hire you? This question is a definite showstopper. Many may get stuck here because, see, even experienced people have issues here. You have to be really clear here, and for that you must have gone through the JD, the job description, very clearly. For example, if it is for an IoT with cloud position, you can say like, I understand the current needs of viewers and I know the requirements. It needs experience and expertise in the IoT field, and the core knowledge that I have in the IoT, in-depth knowledge that I have in the IoT, plus my expertise in the cloud can really contribute to this role, and I can be really useful from the day one. Also, the previous experience, whatever I have, is going to be a real hand-holding factor here, and that's the reason you can hire me. So be very concise here, and you need to make them believe like you are a good fit. Could you have done something better in the last job or the job that you are currently in? Please do not be negative, and this is not a confession room. Please do not be anything. You should not say anything negative, and you need not confess also here. You can say that you have been doing really well, and that has been seen in your profile with the achievements that you have been presenting, and you are constantly growing and learning. Importantly, there are some occasions always where it could have been done a little better, but nevertheless, they were very helpful for you to learn and grow as an individual and as a professional. So do not highlight anything like technically you should not say that I have failed there. All those things can be avoided, and be as much diligent as possible in the answer. You have to be really careful here. Can you work under pressure? Well, everyone will say yes. I will say yes, you will say yes. Nobody will say no, right? But how do you make them believe? You can take a scenario where you have really undergone pressure, for example, during the delivery times, during the project schedule, if they were really tight, and how did you handle it? How did you handle pressure? There could be some bugs which were really tough for you to handle and then to complete it. How did you go along all those, and how did you complete that in a nice way? That can be a nice answer. And for the freshers, you can say that you have participated in some hackathons where the deadlines were really pressurizing, and the inputs that were given by the judges and the jury members were really tight, but still I could implement it and I have won the contest. So this is how I have faced pressure, you can say. So you can handle pressure, and you need to make them believe that you have really handled it. That's very important. When will you get angry? This is a definite tricky question. Please handle it right. You need to say that you are a cool-headed person and you will not lose your temper. You are even-tempered person. Also, you can handle things with ease. And you can say that you are a clear communicator, and you will definitely make things clear. And it will not go to a situation where you will get angry. In case someone appears to cross limit. In case, it may happen. You will know how to stop them right in the beginning instead of it growing to the next level. With polite words, with right communication, you can always stop the problems right in the beginning. This is how you need to say. And the term anger is very risky, and it has to be handled right. We'll come up with the next set of 5 questions in the next session, and I hope that these questions are really useful and the answers were good enough too. Thank you very much for following my channel and the content. If you have any questions, please go ahead and type it in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer. And if you like the channel, please subscribe. Thank you.